The cards speak. Justice listens. Welcome to the unseen. Truth doesn't hide forever, not from the eyes that see. Spirits stir, clues awaken. Let the seeing begin. Behind every crime, a shadow speaks. I'm Lady Zelda. Welcome to Seeing Crime. I thought I was muted. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I have to fix my camera because I feel like I'm like this. So let me fix it. There we are. And you see my microphone tonight. Oh, that's so much better. Hello and welcome, everyone. How about we start a little fire? Let's just do a little fire in the fireplace. How's that? Give me just a second. Hi, my darlings. There we are. Welcome. We'll put that out there. So we need to snuggle in and get comfy and cozy. And Guten Abend, Zelda. Guten Abend, Mitchell. Wie geht's? Was ist los? Thank you, my darling. Thank you. I appreciate everyone being here. I'm excited to be here. I have missed everyone, and believe me, it is a total Mercury retrograde. And thank you so much, Carrie. Believe me. And I want to just say, for those of you who are still waiting on readings and numerology, I'm almost caught up. I could not believe the overwhelming, wonderful response, and it's just me that does it. And I want you to know that I write out everything first. And I know you can't stand you won't be able to stand my chicken scratch, blah, blah, blah. So I write it out, then I print it out, then I go over it and make sure it's all okay. And I know I've got some winners in here, and I was doing that today, and I got to tell you what, I got some news that I'm like, okay. So while I was doing a few, that's Petey, Pink Nose. While I was doing a few things, I get a text on my phone from my bank for a fraud alert. Someone had tried to go to, just a minute, somebody is acting up here. Say, this is Petey me. Someone went to Atlanta and tried to buy $90 worth of DoorDash gift cards, tried to order something from Jersey Mike's, tried to open up a Google Wallet. Oh no, that is not going to happen. So we shut all that down. Boom, done. So I got a little bit more behind today. So that's okay though. So I'm just glad I got it taken care of. And I kept thinking, holy moly, I don't want to be late. I have got a great bank. That is a fiasco. I've got to change out my card. I got to do all this stuff. Just total fiasco. And thank you so much, Karen. I'm glad they caught it too. So tonight we're going to do some EVPs for John. We're going to see who we pick up. We're going to see what's going on. But first I want to say thank you to Janet. Bless you. You can tell there's a lot of energy. So if you see them swarming around, I'm like Ungawa today, right? Remember the old Tarzan movies where Tarzan would go, Ungawa. That's exactly how I'm feeling today, Ungawa. So I want to thank this beautiful, got a little ringing in my ear. It'll go away. Got to thank this beautiful Janet. She got me a camera arm from the wish list. Thank you, because I go through them often because I bend them all around. And thank you so much. I'm trying this one out to see if I like it. I know. Listen, you guys are wonderful. You, Jamie, Tarzan. That's right, standing. That's right, Ungawa. That's right, Ungawa. During this, I may have to order, because of the fiasco today, I may have to order a few little nibbles for Ian and I. He's got a tournament he's playing, and he says to tell everyone hello and thank you for messaging me about my little hair. I don't know yet. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, I'm excited to be here and to figure out what's going on. Well, I'm going to tell you something, okay? What's going on is all of this with Mercury retrograde is one thing. We have about a week, and buckle up, my darlings, because this week with Mercury retrograde it's the gut punch week. Welcome. It's the gut punch. It's the gut punch week because it's getting ready. Mercury's getting ready to go direct, and it pretty much says, "Oh, look, there, take that." So you're going to see a lot of things coming up with cases, with people, with all these other things. And thank you, my darlings. Thank you, thank you. I don't know. I mean, I'm not getting an echo on this end, so I don't know. Anyway, it is a truth reveal week. That's right, Elizabeth. It's coming. It's coming. And I figured that the Karen Reed hearing yesterday would be pretty tame because it was just a preliminary sort of kind of hearing. I don't know what the echo is. Let's see. Okay. You may have to turn down or turn up. I don't know. So it's one of those things. Let me take off. Give me a second. Let me see if this will help. I've got an earpiece in. Let me see. Let me turn it back on again. I sound more distant, I think, because I've got this up like this because I'm going to be working the EVPs. And let me take my earpiece out. That might be why it's getting some feedback. All right. Audio sounds tinny. Can't help that. I can't help that. But anyway, I'm here. That's better? Okay. Well, maybe because anyway. Oh, when you're sitting behind this StreamYard and YouTube and all of this stuff, seriously, I feel like I'm on the cockpit of an airplane. No kidding. And I know that most of you, thank you. Okay, I'll leave it there. Thank you. I know most of you saw that little short with Lord Gregor and I yesterday. I try not to laugh because I went through that same frustration a long time ago. This was from my son a long time ago. Thank you, Sylvia. It is a mix of whatever. But you see, I have a good agreement with Lord Gregor, and that is I can see him because we have a connective energy. We're going to tell everyone how all of this is, and I'm seriously so stunned. And we decided yesterday this just cannot be one part. It's going to have to be several. I know where his home is where his castle is, right? Hello. I think he's trying to decide if he can take my sense of humor or not. Okay, I get that. He is here, yes, and so thankful that he is, but he's doing great. And that was kind of fun. That was over a 2 hour thing. I felt like, I could feel his frustration, and I don't want to push him because, quite frankly, he had to borrow a device that's older from one of the people who have a farm that leases the farm from him, and that's how he communicates. So we're going to try to have to get him a better device, and in that area that he's in. So we're going to share all of it. Okay. Sorry, I don't know, honey. Because I don't know who you are from your YouTube name, so I don't even know what reading. So anyway, maybe you can email me. I don't think, I don't know about screwing. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. So thank you so much. So I'm going to share, we're going to share how we met. We're going to share how everything is going. We're going to share the area that he lives in. He is allowing me to make my renditions. And I'm going to tell you that if you saw him in person, he looks 99.9% like he did in the video. So he looks like that. And that is his voice. And I want to let you know too. So if you look in the merchandise in the store, he is allowing me to use his likeness for a few little merchandise products. And I guess that's my payment for helping him, and he appreciates it. And so anyway, if you get a chance, check out the merchandise. Also, True Oracle has new merchandise of a manifestation mushroom, the fun guy, and I do too in my store. So anyway, my dear, all right. So, all right, here we go. The merch is great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, without further ado, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do all those to-be things. And let's get to it. Is the fire too loud? Because I can hear that in the background. So is the fireplace too loud? Because if it is, I'll turn it down. So there you go. Okay, because some of you did have different handles on your names, and I don't unfortunately know what it is, but anyhow, it's okay. All right. Somebody is texting me. Let me see if there's any emergency I need to take care of, because at this point, excuse me, hello over there. Let's just fight over the box. All right, here we go. Now, let's get ready. Let's get ready for some EVPs. All right, so take a big breath, everybody. The air has got a lot of energy in it tonight. We're working through this. We're looking for this. We're asking for the energy of Boston police officer John O'Keefe to come through. Maybe give us something that he can share with us. We're asking that it is him and him only, and they know that. And they being the universe and the energy. So, and by the way, there is a new Charlie Kirk video out. I think it's very interesting. So let me get set up and let's go. I'm so glad that you're all here. Let me see if I can get this centered correctly and get started. Adding this to the stage. And I've got another little setup here tonight. Here we go. Oh, and it is, there we go. You can see the back. Here we are. Let me clear this last section. I did not do that. Clear history. There we go. Now we're going to start stress. We're going to start fresh. There we are. Make sure that we've got, there we go. Now these were from the last session. They are cleared, and it looks like there is something that is, thank you so much, my darlings. Thank you, thank you. I love EVP nights, don't you? I do. We're going to do more. And I'm thinking we may do Eddie O'Brien. We may do Sandra Birchmore. So there you go. Could you please put the chat on the screen? Yes, yes, I will do that. There's the chat, and well, and as my captain says to please put up, because you know, so many tell me that I'm your favorite grifting psychic. So there you go. There we are, my darlings. Welcome in. We have 228 people here watching right now. So please do me a favor, like, subscribe. Yes, and Janet Downing too. That's absolutely correct. So resemble. What are we resembling? What are we resembling? Thank you, Kelly. You are adorable. Ian, I don't think Ian is in right now. He might be. Let me ask him if he is hanging out. Playing Sudoku. I could never get that. Okay, I just asked him. Here we go. Thank you, thank you. Definitely the most thorough. Thank you. I try to be. But I'm learning, and I'm actually, I've got to tell you, Lord Gregor is teaching me a lot about my gift and how it relates to my ancestors. We're going to talk all about that. So there we go. We will do a session for Janet Downing. We certainly will. Hi there. Hi there, my darling. Hello. Hello. Be Gates. Hello, I'm making salad. Oh, can we share? All right, so let's see. For those of you coming in who have never done this before, this is an EVP, like a ghost hunter app. It's where voices that come through energy. Now, we're not calling in a soul, we're not casting, we're not doing any of those. We are talking through energy, and the energy can filter, and you see these right up here. That's frequency. Energy can filter, and it works on the binary system, the ones and the zeros, and it's fascinating, and it can form words. Now, who is Braden? We knew of a Braden before. Timothy, oh, is that, oh, that's Bradle. Who are we talking about? Can you give us an idea? Now, we are all grounded. You don't have to worry. Nothing is going to come through. Timothy Bradle is the lawyer, but I'm thinking Braden. Who is Braden? It sounds familiar. We know so many names that get messed up. Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie. Take it easy, okay, darling? Tell us more. If you can speak in sentences, we would love to know who you are referring to. if you can mention anyone's names. I'm not going to, not accusing anybody. This is entertainment purposes only. It's close to the name. Braden and Bradle. But I think we've seen Braden before. So what are we looking at here? What is this word that you're coming out with very early on? We have not talked representative. Hi, my darlings. Come on in. I'm whispering because I don't know why. Representative. Oh, here, good. I love you guys. Braden can refer to a given name, Irish or English origin, meaning salmon or broadbill. Thank you. We learn something every day in here because you guys are so wonderful. Okay. Sometimes I just like to be a little quiet, be very, very quiet, right? It's almost relaxed. Transfer. Death does represent a transformation. That's pretty profound. Death does John, can you be very, very quiet? I'm riding in my car. Oh, we're not going to get started. Oh my heck, I did not even see that. I'm shocked at this. Well, how much are they wanting to? Oh my gosh. Hey, and hey there. And look who came into the chat. It's Baby Zelda. Zelda's son. I'm going to tell you, and then I've got to order some food to come in because at Two Brutus, this they made 24,000. Well, honey, they've got to make about 100 times more of that. Let me tell you about Caesar. I did a video for Charlie Kirk today, and it's in comparison from Julius Caesar, and there's no way because this app or this device has been closed and turned off until now. And it was especially okay. I'm picking up what you're laying down, John. Because I'm going to tell you what I believe this is, especially. because the Ides of March happens to be my birthday. And when I was growing up, people would say, "When's your birthday, little girl?" And I would say, "Oh, it's the Ides of March. That's when Julius Caesar got me." Well, Candace talked about Julius Caesar yesterday, and I thought about that all last night. Now I'm going to tell you this. First of all, I think that's disgusting to put John's picture up there. This is not for John. It's for their legal fees. Shame. We want justice for John. I did see Adam Deitch's video. The Mist. Okay, now I'm going to get through this. The whole thing about Julius Caesar and Charlie Kirk, but now we're going to transfer this over to John. And if you want to hear some mysteries, some back office, the night that Julius Caesar was unalived by his friends, the people that he trusted, the horses in his own stable are historically accounted as crying, not neighing, weeping, crying. His horses were crying because Julius Caesar, they said, even to this day, you can see his ghost. And he appeared to Brutus and said, "We will meet again in Philippi." And that's where Brutus was unalived. In fact, it was so much pressure, it was a self-inflicted. So now we have John bringing up Caesar. That to me tells me that his friends ganged up on him. Caesar received 23 wounds, and there was only one to the heart that made it the end. 23. I've done so much research on him, my darlings. There's my Captain Harrising. Girl, toss up that thing. I did. I listened to you, my darling. Liz, thank you so much for the wonderful little gift that you have sent through Cash App. She's top shelf. She sends me gloves. You guys are so wonderful. But now there's opening. Are we going to hear this in an opening statement, John? It literally, this $23. And back then, let me tell you this, similar to John, because it was John's right arm that was inflicted, right? Well, John held his arm up, and that's where Chloe, because I mean, he had some wounds on his face. But in Roman times, it said that he held up. There were 60 senators there, and 23 of them attacked him. And each one of them got in a wound. Hazard. That's right. It was a hazard. So it was the one that went to the heart that did it. Now, Caesar was his own thing, but he was loved by the people. And immediately after, they broke into some civil war. And it went from a republic to an empire, or from an empire to a... Yeah, you know what I'm doing. The truth is about to come out. this opening hazard. He knew. He knew. He knew. He knew all about it. Oh, pardon me here. Got some notifications coming through. So this whole thing with Cedar, that just amazes me. Amazes me. Yes, Caesar does sound like Ellen Greenberg. Trusted, and the psychic soothsayer that told Caesar not to go that morning. That was crazy. Okay. So I invite you, when we're done here, to pop on over, because you're going to be seeing me writing out all these details about Caesar and then comparing them to Charlie Kirk. The bottom line is, it happens many times that you're double crossed. John walked in to a situation that he was never going to get out of, and he did not realize it. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like that I'm sorry, I just don't like that picture up on their GoFundMe. Sorry. I'm just hissing. Okay, I've got to order some food for my man. And thank you. We have almost 400 people that have the app now, so you're getting early notifications for everything. So there you go. Yeah, they're wanting a GoFundMe on the event. And isn't it funny? Just a couple of readings ago, I said, nobody's going to help them. 23,000. They better get, it's probably themselves donating. Whatever. Okay, let me see. Don't get me started on the McHouse McDefendants. The McDefendants have a GoFundMe thanks to you guys. Think of an apple. Yeah. Ian needs to eat, I know. Bad mom, I just didn't even walk. Oh yeah, you did walk in the house. That's right. Row. They were all sitting in a row when they gave that interview. McHigberts. Yeah, somebody said that. The baker. Yeah, the McHiggy babies. All right, let me see if they've got this place on here. I'll have to do another app. Thank you. Somebody said I was a #1 mom. I'll take that. Yeah, taco salad. That sounds wonderful. Thin. Is that the thin blue line? I don't know about all of you, but I think we're getting a lot of little hints. They're not coming through, but I think we're getting. Was there a rowing machine in the garage? Completely. Okay, so I think this energy is starting to warm up. We haven't done this in a while, so it's starting to warm up. Yeah, I give, send, go, because when they start doing these depositions, and remind me to tell you the name of the fast food place that this person tried to use my bank card. in Atlanta, Georgia, to buy DoorDash gift cards. I'll just tell you, it's called Hungry AF. I think I'm too old school for that. Okay, had salmon and fried potatoes. Daffy Dog, you're my kind. All right, let me get this. Yeah, Hungry AF. What? That just is ridiculous. Oh, it's a chicken tender place. Okay, 3 tenders, fries. 3 tenders and fries. You got it, baby. No tots. You want some tots? No tots. This is a good place, too. I'm about to eat Halloween candy, honey. If I had any left, I'd be chomping on it, too. That money should go to Kelsey. That's absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Let's make a match the McAlberts, one for Karen. Every donation they get. Oh, Kelly. That is a brilliant idea. We just may do that. Do you think we can do that? Yeah, I think so. And if you don't care, I might get me a little something because I have a feeling we're going to be here completely. And I won't be thin when I'm done. All right, so here we are. Unseasoned. UK area here, so I'm going to be midnight lunching after this. Elaine, bless you for being here. You know, and I just want to say, okay, I just want to say to those of you who do the rewatch parties, thank you so much for that. You mean so much. You're a huge part of this community, and welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We love having you. We love having you. You see the choice of drinks. I must see. I see. I see. Since he picked up the hammer and saw. All right, here we are. Probably Auntie Beth donating to them, right? Probably themselves. It doesn't give me a no ice option. We don't order ice in our drinks because you get more ice than you do drink. And I don't feel like paying for a cup of ice and a couple of tablespoons of a drink. Love having pancakes or French toast. Listen, I love breakfast for dinner. I do. And Thanksgiving is going to come up, and I know I didn't even get my grocery order in today. Match the McAlberts. TM by Kelly. Kelly, you're brilliant, my darling. We may just have to work on that. Approve. Oh, well, John approves. John approves. Isn't that hilarious? But the proceeds go to Aiden, Kelsey, and Karen. Approved. Approved. Okay. No option for no ice. It's okay, Zelda. Just order the bloody stuff. All right. So let me see. I think that is a brilliant idea. Go, Kelly. See what you guys bring to the table? I couldn't quit if I wanted to, and I don't want to. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Do they have peach pie on the menu? No, no. I had some awesome tempura yesterday, vegetable. I don't like the other stuff. Hang in there, John. I'm going to be right back. Y'all get your snacks, because when this stuff comes, I'm going to be munchy girl. Let me see. Let me see. Good evening and welcome to all that are coming in. Bless you. All right, and then I'm gonna try to get his energy. So I apologize for sitting here and just chatting away. There we go, tickety boom. Love the food channels. Well, I probably should do that because it seems like I'm eating more than not. Here we go, radio. Did Higgy go into the radio room? Remember that infamous night, that early morning? Police radio, yeah. Okay, do you think I'd get permission by all of them first? Do you think? I think we could just do a mass stream and put up all their links, as in Aiden, Kelsey, and Karen, and then just say, look, we're just going to have this massive throwdown. Let's go. Personally, I don't think we need to, Kelly, but it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just say, look, this is what we want to do, right? And then everybody can just donate to whomever, or whoever you want, okay? Another. Zelda, whatever happened to your lunch stream? Good question. I have become so busy on the psychic line and doing things that sometimes I just have to skip lunch a little times. But I was thinking this when I get caught up and through the holidays and maybe even through December, I can do some, we do a little munchy thing. So good question. It's still not off the table. And the Thanksgiving menu, I'm working on that too. I think we're going to have some tenderloin. We're not going to have turkey. Sean Good was in the dispatch room that Higgy Bear walked into at 1:30 a.m.-ish. Have we decided where was Kelly Deaver when Higgy Baby walked down the hall of the Canton Police Department? Where was Kelly Deaver? Was she back home in her garage? Rosebud, bless you. I love hot and sour soup. That sounds like a plan. Kit Williams, you're going to be, thank you, my darling. It's going to be in the next couple of days. I have been inundated with, I never even thought I'd get so many orders, but thank you so much, because it's only me and it takes a while. For one reading, it takes me about 2 days, finger. Are you talking about this one, John? So it's in the next couple of days, my darling, you'll have yours. I'm sorry it's taken so long. Once I get caught up, we're going to be Gucci. When Jen called PD, okay, she gave me a whole was. Oh, thank you, Terry. Thank you, thank you. That's right, I got you yours. I'm knocking them down. I don't have many to go. So there we go. She was supposed to be, remember, Beaver had a false memory that night, right? Maybe it was false in the garage. Row actually means a fight, a row, marketplace. Thank you, Delvana. Thank you, because that is very good. A row. That's right. See, I watch your, I want to see what y'all are saying. Thank you, Carrie. Bless you, my darling. She didn't get called into dispatch. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. And if it weren't, it's just me, and it takes a while. It takes me about a day and a half to do one because I write it all out and then I fact check it a couple of times just to make sure the numbers are correct. And then I print it out and then I make your video. So it does take a minute. Let me see. I believe it was outside close to One Meadows. I think she was sent to observe. That's a thought. That's a thought. So marketplace, what would marketplace be? Facebook Marketplace, are they selling? They could be selling things. They're going to have to be selling. They're going to have tent sales. Oh, believe me, there are those that do not like Karen and Aiden and whatever that will support them. Yeah, that's the Book of Faces. Hi, Barb. You can chat now? Good show. And the chats now are on the screen for Scream. Ah, and the screen for you if you just want to watch on TV or your device. But you know what? Group of stores in Canton called sales, not sales. No, Elaine, that's okay. Listen, we understand exactly what you're talking about. Thank you, Kit. I love you. You guys are so wonderful. Thank you. Estate sale, yeah. Oh my goodness. Petra, you are kind of close to Lord Gregor. Welcome from the Czech Republic. I hope you're doing well, my darling. Lady Zelda, your lipstick is my lipstick is popping. My lipstick is like a combination of 3 or 4 different things. And you know what I do? I keep doing this until something doesn't come off. And then that's what I go. That's what I go for. So very good. So, okay, John, as I have so many things I want to ask. It is here. 62 years ago today, JFK. And I'll never forget that. I remember that. I was little. I remember my mother sobbing in our living room while we were watching the TV. It was bad. No, Rosebud, my darling. Now, some of you I have sent out, check your spam folders because I'm seeing that you're not watching, okay? So check your spam folders if you may not have got it. And during this time, it's Mercury. Some people have filled out forms incorrectly. Some people, Kit, you're okay. Rosebud, you're okay. So, but check your spam folders. What is here? Note. What is a note? So Weird Debbie, is your birthday in 4 days? What note? Captain. Who is the captain of the police department? All right, we're going to note who the captain of the police department was, and that was Berkey, right? Or am I wrong? Tell me. Yeah, Carol, we were. I remember I was playing. My sister is a little older than me, and she told us to come in and be quiet. Be very, very quiet. And we didn't know. And we saw all this, TV and everything else. And of course, my dad and mom were just glued to the television. And then they saw that thing with Lee Harvey Oswald, which is horrible. Wow. I think that's Berkey. So that's Berkey. Yeah, it was black and white TV. I remember the funeral as well, Mitchell. I remember that. I remember John Jr. standing there saluting. I mean, as little as I was, I could comprehend what I needed to. I could comprehend that. Thank you, Lord Rigor. Bless his heart. He's so formal. Lady Zelda, remember you kept getting a witness. I think, oh, yes, Sue. Remember you kept getting a witness. I think Dever was sent to observe and report if movement. In my opinion, she was not told why, but 2 and 2 together when she saw her faux memories. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? But I think that she was scared. I think that they pretty much made it known. Look, chick, you go and you rat on us? That's just, that's so uncool. Right? Thanks for that comment. How dare you? I was 7 when that happened. I was having lunch at the cafe. My mom was a cook, was on the lunch news. The whole place was crying. I know, that was just unbelievable. Addition. What is the addition? John? Oh yeah, it was just it was just tragic for this country, for that to happen. It's just totally tragic. And that Kennedy curse, Jiminy Christmas. And JJ was nice looking. Horrible. Work's son did resign. There is a note somewhere lingering. He did write a resignation letter. And by the way, before we go today, I want to show you Derek Carney's new song, You Guys Will Split. It is that hilarious. Paul's addition to his house. Thank you, I love dogs. Let's go a few blocks away from Paul's mother in Fort. Wow, J-Bug. Okay, hold on a minute. People are donating to leave comments. They are removing the comments and keeping the money. Don't donate. It adds up. Who are you talking about, my darling? Because the only donations that I see here that I've gotten, and we're going to go over them right now. Look at Cheryl being that sweetheart. 10 Lady Zelda Kelly memberships, and bless you. Here is Mitzi, another 10. Bless you. And look at this. Debbie has been here for 3 months. And welcome, welcome. I don't know who you're talking about, my darling, but I can tell you this. I always am very thankful for any donation that I get, and I announce it too. Are you talking about the donations on, like, if you have a fundraiser? Usually if you leave a link, you can donate directly to the fundraiser. I don't like collecting that sort of thing. So I don't know. Yeah, Berkey's, yeah, these comments about Berkey and Higgy. Yeah, Mitchell. I think they are talking about their GoFundMe. Okay, Patty, gotcha. The chat goes kind of fast and I can't keep up. So I gotcha. The give, send, go. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, my darling. Now I see it takes me a minute. Weren't they best friends? Yeah. Okay, what's coming up now, John? I'm going to ask you, can we go a little fat? Can you manifest your energy just a little quicker? Gotcha. Thank you for setting me straight on that, because I'm like, oh my goodness. Now I understand, and I get that. I understand. Referring to the McAlbert's fundraiser. Angie, you are my favorite tarot card. Oh, hi there. You are my favorite tarot card reader ever. Well, thank you. I so do appreciate that. I don't read and it doesn't mean that it's exciting. It doesn't mean that other people are wrong. I just read differently. I have a completely different style. I've not seen anything like it, but see, I'm old school. Carrie wants to know, John, if the ice cream trucks are on their way. I think so. Don't apologize, Smiling Sleuth. You're here. Thank you, Daphne. You guys are so good to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Tatiana Schlossberg. I remember I heard that. That's sad. Wonder if John is excited that you're doing this. Maybe, because we haven't done it in a minute. Have we? Let me ask the man if, I think you're the most beautiful. Oh, you guys. I have to leave your lovely people. I have a busy day tomorrow. Good night. Well, good night, my darling Wilma. Thank you so much for being here. Sweet dreams to you. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Having orange. Carrie is having orange sherbet. No, wait a minute now. Orange. Is it sherbet or sherbet? When I was growing up, it was always sherbet, but it's sherbet. With chocolate jimmies, hopefully soothes my throat. Oh, well, sending you healing. And that sounds good. That sounds good. It was a very sad day for this country, Linda. You're correct. Everyone gets that wrong, right, Dee? We always say sherbet. Like when I was growing up, you would say a washcloth. Everybody would say a washcloth, but that's that ahaya thing. Because we lived in it, it was always, we're from ahaya. Ahaya. That sounds wonderful. I love sherbet. I can't eat milk, ice cream. I can't do the dairy products a lot anymore. It just affects me. Like garage. You guys taught me how to say garage. Garage. Shirt. That's right what it is. Oh, Dee, I get it. I get it. Now, who had a birthday coming in 4 days? I thought Helen Rafferty wrote a note. Hi there, my darling, about the Sally Port inverted video. This is how it record. Right, I remember that. Remain. Okay, so the addition, exciting, remain. What remains? Texas, you pronounce Whataburger. Yeah, I can see that. Don't confuse us with these names and words, places. Garage. Oh, that took me a minute to learn that, didn't it? Garage. And the garage essentially off. Remain off. I don't know. I just heard my ice maker, Nicholas. Who's Nicholas? If you say Nicolas Cage, hello, I'm there. Crescent moon. There is a crescent moon. And I believe the night that John was unalive, let me just say, Garino, Nicholas. Oh, Gitmo Garino. Gitmo Garino. There you go. I think my stuff is here. I can hear him outside the door. Cora. Who is Cora? Oh, thank you. Lord Gregor. It's here. Excusez-moi, eager. I'll be right back. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back with my chickie. Oh my heck. Cora, Chloe. And I just step away and I see this. John I'm getting ready to step away and get my chicken now. Can you just, the good stuff, can you just give me a second? Cora, eager, and then the K word, and look at that energy. Look at those bars. Number. Oh. Well, I'll be right back, my darlings. I'll be right. Look. Oh, wait. What? Oh my heck. Okay, I can't leave it out on the porch. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, look at what I did. And that was Kevin from South Boston. Boy, this is a good one tonight, isn't it? Why? Short. All of this happened while I was gone. Dip, lie, short, together, south, spine. Wow. Now, he did not have a spine energy. Not a spine injury, did he? I don't think so. Berkey was short. He was. He was short. The group all together of them. Okay. Thanks, buddy. Enjoy your crub. Welcome. Mary Frances, you darling. Thank you so much for your Venmo gift. Love you back. Thank you. So adorable. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we've got some good John energy now, don't we? Look at this cute little box. It says, I'm all yours. Chicky, chicky. Several fractures on the back of his skull. Okay. Cora, weapon, eager, ill, trained to attack. Well, Kelly is like spot on tonight. Look at the size of these chicken tenders. They are like, and they are so good. They beat out, this is a place called Bruxy, and they beat out the fillet of chicks. They all lied. Yeah, Kelly, you are on fire, girl. That girl is on fire. right? TBI would make this spine injury from the swelling caused. Okay, thank you. Where did you order from? Bruxy. Bruxy. I don't know if it's just like a, and then you get the, like the waffly fries. And homemade ranch. Homemade ranch. Thank you so much to everybody being here. People today, even Americans, some don't remember our history, right? That's right. And you want to hear something funny? In the midst of me helping Lord Gregor yesterday, he was a little frustrated. And he basically said, you do know I have relics older than the country that you live in. That made me stop and think. Thank you, Lord, for the grub and the good people. Amen. That made me stop and think. Twist. Well, I'm sure he did twist. Ooh. I'd love to have some coleslaw. I love coleslaw, but here we go. Zelda talking with her mouth open. Joanne, that's a great idea. John, you lost 3 liters. Where would that be found? And I maintain to you, as long as it's been, a cadaver dog might still do duty. A cadaver dog may still be able to pick that up in the front yard of 34 Fairview. Judy, underlying this rug in the storage, that's right. Well, where is it underlying? Duty. Victor, that sounds so interesting. Is retired now from forestry wildlife and has seen a few things, I bet. Lloyd, I believe that I believe that, pardon me, that he, 30 years, well, congratulations to that. I believe that he was thrown down those steps. He showed me where they laughed at him. And I believe that he was still sort of kind of okay, and they took him upstairs into the garage. And that's where the final blow happened, in my opinion. Command. What's the next word? We're starting to get some good words. We love you, John. Judy. Structural. That could mean so many things. One thing, if you know about me, I don't like to eat with my hands. It's usually knife and fork. So this is kind of another challenge for me because I'm just like that. And sometimes I'll even eat a hamburger with a knife and fork. Judy is fine. Be yourself. Say what you like. That's what we're here. Oh, Kolakith. Yes, I can't say her last name, but Karen's friend. Karina Kolakith. I can't say that. Manual. Otherwise. Tammy, they do have, Karen does have the carpet. It is in storage. Ashton. Who is Ashton? Kolakithas and niece. I believe that. The alibis were structured. You guys are making toast. I love it. Rapture can mean elation, but it also can mean that you left quickly, which I think you pretty much did. Reporting. Oh gosh, we're not going to start that rumor that the rapture is coming. All these dough, I think it's this kind of dough. Right, Judy? I don't think it was too big of a bite. I tore it in half before I put it in my mouth. Rapture the house defendants, I meant. Ah! Right. The rapture is coming. Pizza dough, D&E, that's good. I love sourdough starters. I love it. It's starting to get below freezing. Oh, bless you. I wish I had a real fireplace here. When I do, I will be reporting live beside the fireplace. Flutist, I was just going to say that. I can hear that. Bondi. Hope you're doing okay, my darling. Cheers. I love sourdough bread. I've cut it out because I'm cutting. Use fireplace starter Thursday. Oh, good. Government. Well, I think your government there in Canton, my darling, is hosed. Does that lead back to Chris and Colin? Homeland. Homeland Security. Kelly, you're right, Canton government, and unfortunately it's going to fall on all of the taxpayers of Massachusetts. Oh my goodness, look at this sweetheart. Hello, y'all, from well over midnight Sweden in front of my fireplace. Big hugs and big warm hugs to you. Thank you for sharing that with us. I love that. Commissioner Cox, Zelda, was the food order correct tonight? It was correct tonight. They didn't hose it up. It wasn't too late. Walter. Don't tell me Walter White. Walter. Who's Walter? I know that Nightbot. And that little stinker Nightbot came in and won a giveaway. Patricia, it's my honor. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to be able to really catch up on a lot of things tomorrow. Let me see. You can imagine my chagrin when I got that text. So I'm like honing in on my phone about somebody trying to buy DoorDash gift cards from a place called Hungry AF. Convinced. Well, my darling, I'm convinced too that we all know who did this and are walking free. Yes, most definitely. There's a place on there that you can say, or you can just order in there and say, this is a gift. And it makes wonderful gifts too. I was actually thinking about asking Lord Gregor if he would like to give, Lord Gregor, you're listening, if you would like to give personalized greetings, as in happy birthday from Lord Gregor, or any of that. I can get him to do that. I can get him to do that. He's excited and he's enchanted, is what he kept saying to me yesterday. I think that's a word for saying he's mesmerized, passing. Aunt BB. Bless you, my darling. Thank you so much. Always such a good friend to the channel. I am retired ranger, 2 million acre forest. Worked several factory jobs since retirement, 2020. Can't walk, can't the government do anything else? Oh, I'm sure you did a good job. That is awesome, and thank you for sharing that. My daughter's kitty had 4 babies Thursday. Oh, I love that. He's enchanting. He is, Melissa. He is totally enchanting. Thank you for that. He gets a little, but I lose time when I speak to classroom, passing classroom. Okay, so who's the teacher? Jennifer McCabe. Thank you, Bella Spring. Bells of Spring. I work with all these dear ones at the shelter. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. Hi, Gina, my darling. Oh, two little girls and two little boy kitties. Aren't they sweet when they're little? Didn't Colin cut through the school or to? Yes, yes. Rank. So who had the rank to do that? I think Karen was some type of a, but I don't think that he's talking about Karen. It's okay, my darling. So glad you are here. Rank. Every time somebody says rank, I want to say and serial number. Who does that? Interest. I know you have interest. It is very interesting. I'll send you the photo of them. Oh, you can email it to me if you want. Hi, Leanne. Military rank. Well, who was in the military? Higgy, Brian Albert. Karen was a prof. Yes, she was a prof. Police rank. Thank you, each and every one of you. If you can hear me eating and drinking, if it bothers you, I will move the microphone because it's like right here. Opposed. Well, we know who's opposed. Yeah, they're tucked in. They're tucked in for tonight. I got your House of Zelda cards yesterday. They're beautiful. Thank you. You're welcome, my darling. So glad you like them. Thank you, Carrie. Bon appetit. Thank you so much. Which? Which? Are we talking about The witch that gave Jennifer McCabe the dolls, supposedly, allegedly. My first time here. Hi, Victor. Thank you. Thought this would be an Art Bell or Ground Zero things. Kind of like Art Bell. I'm loving that art. And did you know that they're making a movie about Art Bell? And it is Giacomo. What is his name? He's played in a lot of things. I can't think of his name. But regardless, we're thrilled. Pardon me. We are thrilled to have you here, my darling. Welcome. Decorated dudes, Rosebud says. Decorated dudes. If you go on the Talkie Tick app, they have a site on there dedicated to Art Bell. And I listen to that for hours sometimes. No, not Giancarlo Esposito. It is, he played in Downton Abbey and was Cora's brother. He played on Billions. He was the prosecutor on Billions. Cannot. What can't you do? Here we go. Paul Giamatti. That's exactly right. Oh yeah, Art Bell is like the father of. And when I traveled a lot, I used to turn him on at night and listen while driving. Who does that? Couple. You and Karen were a couple, but is there another couple you want to talk about? And Joanne wants to know, will Proctor's phone bring you justice? I think that it will in a very big way. I've always loved listening to Art Bell. And Anne Rice. Oh, God. She lived for her characters. She actually fell in love with one of the vampire characters. Me too, Mary. Me too. Captain Harris, I didn't even know it was a thing. I have just been keeping my head down. That's right, Despise. We're all manifesting energy for John. I'll tell you what, it's slow, but it's quality. Look at this. Maybe everyone knows this, but I learned today on the front steps of 34, there's now a heart on the left side of the bottom step. It's not AI. 34. Okay, that is an old picture because I have that on some of my thumbnails. So it is not. It was a sign. It was a sign that was a blue heart right at as you're looking at the house. It was on the left-hand side of the steps. I tell you what, that Captain Jerry, she's just got like the sixth sense puncture. No, this isn't Charlie. We're asking specifically for John, and there's a lot that mention that really fits for John. Pardon me. No, I don't think Chloe was in the bag. I think some cleaning products were in the bag. I think cleaning products. Chloe was taken somewhere, and that was it. She went one direction. Yeah, that's right. Chloe did puncture John's arm. The sign is real. The sign was real. Administrator. That's right, parachute. We are going to do Charlie Kirk again. I will do for Candace. I'm concerned about her. I'm very concerned about Candace. But she's bringing awareness because I've been seeing that Benny Johnson is reporting on some things. Jen and Matt are couples, yep. Bukaki. I like Candace Owens. You know what? Say what you like. But if that happened to me, I would want a loved one or a family to get to the bottom. Just go crazy and get to the bottom of it. Miss Smith, I get it. I understand. A lot of similarities here. Right, Elaine? Bless her for not giving up. And listen, there are people that are going. I'm very cautious with my channels, so I don't want problems. Yeah, I get it. I believe Tucker's getting them. I believe there's some others getting them too. She's going to be okay, though. She's very cautious. Promise. What was a promise? Oh, very good, Pierre. In response to Alan Jackson's request to investigate Cox, they said he was not a peace officer, but an administrator. There you go. There you go. That's right. We all need a Candace in our lives, Elaine. It's okay, Miss Smith. That's fine. I'll tell you what, I really appreciate that too, because everybody's been on their P's and Q's tonight and for a very long time. Checking the equipment because sometimes it runs hot. Courtney, you are a darling. Sing, oh my goodness. I agree. I agree. We all should have a Candace friend. What's the promise, John? I know Karen. So now we know it's John because John likes the opera stuff. Good point, niece. Paul is the administrator. He is. I think that they're just raising so much awareness. Maybe he promised to take Karen to the opera. He was in the beginning when we started doing this, and I was singing opera. It was like he would just take off. He would just talk throughout. Soap opera, good. Ah, Mitchell. That's funny. It is an episode, isn't it? It is true. Report. Who is Alvin? Mystery? Yeah, yes. Yes, I will. I will. I have to be a little careful. But I can do unbiased readings. So I definitely can. Bells of Spring? I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about, darling. You're welcome. I'm just happy you're here. Suitable. Tomato paste on tomato sauce on the pizza dough. Maybe a cool tomato. Candace. Oh. Well, I don't know her personally, so I mean, I can't judge on that, but yeah, I get it. Sometimes I just have to wonder myself. But see, I'm old school. And I may have an opinion, but I do what the energy and the cards say because my opinion doesn't matter. When you're a reader, my opinion doesn't matter. Evan. Oh, thank you so much, Shona. That too, Cynthia. So what is suitable here, John? What is suitable here? I'm finishing the never-ending tenders. It was 3 and it felt like 6. Okay, my darling. Opportunity. What is an opportunity? When will be the opportunity for this to come out? That's right, Carrie. Thank you so much. And I probably wouldn't even do it. But when my son's hungry, right? He's the man of the house. But he's such a joy. My son is such a joy. There will be a day where he has to go again, and I will be so busy. I'll have to keep myself busy. Stop. Stop. What needs to stop, John? Yeah, John. Stop. Good one, Karen. I love it. Good point, Anne. If Paul is the administrator of John's estate, I hope there's some dollars left for the niece and nephew. I feel so bad for them. A lifetime. A lifetime of therapy, just like the Adelson boys. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, my darling. I believe, my darling, was John trying to communicate specific things, or is this more like his stream of consciousness? Energy stream. And I think we've not streamed for a while, so this is kind of like mustering up the energy to bring these words through. We may change the apps here in a minute just to give the energy a little bit of flow. Thank you, Crystal. But I'm going to tell you, you know, I'm not immune to that sort of thing. And believe me, I know how painful it is. John is telling us everything. Righto. You're welcome, Rose. Stop down. I'm having one more, then I'm going to go wash my hands. Evident. Is that evident, Lee? It is evident. Who played a part in this? Quite frankly, the part that I want to see the most, there are many parts of Proctor's phone that I want to see, but the part that I want to see the most from the side boss is when Bev kept out the pictures of the garage. I want to see that. I also believe that we are going to see mountains of messages about Proctor suppressing evidence. Now, please excuse me. I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. Here we are back again. Railed. Excessive rail. Oh my. Let me check on my goodies here. That was me. Okay. Oh, Karen, I saw that too, where Proctor was using his personal accounts. Well, so was Morrissey. I mean, think about this. Everybody that he texted or emailed will be dragged into this. No thanks. This whole thing is going to be years. Stance. So someone is going to take a stance. Right, Barb? I'm glad he's an idiot too. Thanks, Aunt BB. I'm glad he's an idiot. I'm so glad that he is. My stomach just growled. It's like, and if you remember my niece, Candy, just please keep her in your prayers. She's going through some very hard things right now. And we lost a family member. And it's tragic. So please do that. And Candy, if you're watching, we all love you. We're here for you. Thank you. Oh, snap, Sharon. We are weak. Oh, boy. This is John O'Keefe. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tragic. It was tragic. Tired of pizza. Oh boy. Thank you so much. You guys are wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. And thank you. Video. What video? Oh, I bet you. How many think a video from across the street may surface? Fortune. Video fortune? Oh, could you be asking if I would be reading cards on video, a video fortune? I don't know. Hmm. What about Kravitz curtain twitchers? Oh yeah, Mrs. Kravitz. See, Annie Chung, the neighbor. Annie Chung, the neighbor. When you go to Canton, will you visit C.F. McCartney's in Waterfall? Probably. I especially want to go. There's the representative again. Are they talking about a family representative? Thank you, Lord G. We talked about that yesterday. Oh, Bell of Spring, thank you so much. Representative, yeah, across the street, the Ring camera, concerned. Representative concerned. A lawyer? Are you talking about what lawyer? Is there a lawyer that's concerned? Paul is the representative for Kaylee, I think. I think so. All right. The McAlberts are concerned. I think the McAlberts are very concerning. The McHouse of the McDefendants. John mentioned passing. Please don't. I'm not sure what you mean by don't let that be the case. John mentioned passing. I think if he did, that would be for himself. Yeah, I went to go check on the kitties. There we are. I went to go check on the kitties, and they're all snuggled. Sam is on my pillow, like in a little fur ball, and I'm afraid to wake him up because it'll be like, oh, you're alive. Let's go. So yeah, they're sleeping. Lady Zelda, did you put more lipstick on that? If not, I need all the info how to keep the lips look fat. I did put a little bit more on. I did. I ran in there, washed my hands, and did the zip zip. So I did. See, Patricia, that's the thing that, I mean, we all have our faults, right? I mean, right now, this moment, I got to tell you this, right? And that goes for the trolls that are out there. Right now, this moment, there is someone out there that thinks that we have done them wrong. Think about it. There's someone out there that thinks that you and I are an enemy and that we've done them wrong. And we can never get away from that. So you do the best you can, and that's all you do. And then, so, you know, when people come in here and they say, oh, you know, now listen, I get it, because I appreciate the warning, because when you say that, you care. But at the same time, I'm sure there's people that go in and warn people about me. Oh, that's Zelda. It's not that I don't pay attention to it. It's just, I think if I climb on that wagon of everyone being upset because of something that someone else did, I wouldn't have any time left in my day. I'd be 8 of. I don't know, Parachute. I don't know if Candace is Ron's daughter. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think if I were in Candace's shoes, I'd be pretty much over the top. Because you know what Candace has done by this movement? She's raised attention. She's garnered attention. Look, there's so many of us that just are skeptical of the narrative. I'm going to start putting out my Patreon mistress. Who's a mistress? Tell us. We need to know. But, right, Kelly? Right? Those little dolls. Jen, maybe if you would have not bought the voodoo dolls and saved the money for your legal woes, because you can't get a refund on that. I don't think they worked. I don't think they worked. Thank you, Miss Smith. You're adorable. Thank you so much. Water off a duck's back is how I live. See, I just, that's right, Terry. Ugly isn't worth it, right? I guess I've just lived long enough that I don't want to get involved with that. Oh, you know what she did? Oh, you know what they did? Oh. Thank God they did not have social media and a lot of cameras when I was growing up. Not that I did anything wrong, but geez. Candace comes from Stamford, Connecticut, with family roots in the South. Not sure about her dad. Yeah, pioneer. Now, I want to know, let's back up to the mistress. I want to know who the mistress is. The pioneer. So what does the pioneer do? They blaze trails. They get back to business. They go defective dolls. Yeah. She's a tuaka. And now all I got to say is she's a pissa. She's a tuaka. Sorry, I said that word, but I can't help it. Fighting stance at the waterfill. Oh, good one. Good one. Did you guys see Candace post about her? Yeah. Yeah, let's be careful, okay? Let's be careful about stuff, but I did see that. Yeah, I'm just I want to do fun stuff, like make videos with an immortal. I mean, how much more fun can you get than that? Instead of worrying about what somebody's going to say on the twit, on the Twix, whatever that thing is. I don't care what anybody says. And frankly, I don't care what anybody says about me. It might be true. I don't know. Kindness matters. That's right. Paul was signaling his phone mistress. Who is going after? That's right. Good one, Anne. Good one. It's cold, and how cold is it in Mass? It is cold here. It's been cold, but it's 63. But listen, I turned my heat off. I turned the whole unit off. If we get chilly, we put on a sweatshirt or a sweater. If we get too hot, we put on a t-shirt. And my electric bill went down to $98. I love that. But it probably would be down lower than that because we've got so much equipment and all the lights and the computers and all it's and the refrigerator is like Which reminds me, I've got to make my grocery order tonight. 30 degrees there now. Oh, 31 in upstate. It's 63 here. I'm in the south. Thank you, my darling Linda. It's been really Arctic in England. Oh, it's even snowed in the south, which doesn't usually happen until January. Oh. Lord Gregor says it snowed in his mountains. Dresser. What dresser? Was there a dresser? 28 in New Hampshire right now. I don't believe frozen tomorrow will be 11, right? See? I hate the heat, but do love a good. See, I don't, the way it's been here has been in the like 70-ish. We had a couple of days that were in the 40s. It usually doesn't snow here. And they'll say, oh, it's going to be snow tonight. And it's like clouded. That's right. That's right, John. John, were you ever in the garage? Watched the launch yesterday. Awesome. Yes. So there's going to be some more. I'm going to help Lord Gregor come out with, based on what he's telling me, because I think it's so intriguing. We've got to share this. I'm intrigued. And if I'm intrigued, I'm going to share it. But some of these things that he tells me, like riding horseback in the snow, in the mountains. Yes. Beautiful here in Florida. No snow, the captain says. Oh, look at that, what she's got on her profile picture. Bravo. I didn't know what that was. I love it. Maybe the socks from the dresser. Good one. Good one. I think in Fahrenheit it's about 10 here. Oh, honey, get warm. Get warm. Petra. Mitchell says 34 in undisclosed Massachusetts. Massachusetts may be a wasteland someday when they do all this cleaning up. And I mean, can you imagine? Rain. Is it raining where you are, John? Is it raining? Eileen is in the St. Croix. I'm so sorry. 77 in the U.S. Virgin Islands, but I'm a Boston girl through and through. But you're enjoying your surroundings, and that's what it's all about. Let me see. Southern Alberta, 46 right now, and forecast for 1 to 2 to, oh my. Well, dig in, darling. Get you some good soup and go for it, right? I would love that. 58 in Arizona. Nice. 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 When I see that, I think it never rains in California. It's cold. It was colder here this year. I cannot believe that the holidays are upon us. I mean, it would just seem, hello, when is Halloween? My son said last night, Ian said last night, Mom, I kind of miss Help I'm Haunted. Yours. What is mine? What is mine? second. I got to send Ian a message. Bring back Help I'm Haunted. Maybe once a month I can. Maybe I will once a month. Maybe. Yeah, that was. Did we ever decide which one was the best? Was it Ruin? Oh, Carrie, we could do the holiday version. Now, I do have some. Yeah, he does. He told me that yesterday. He told me that he misses. Okay. The holiday version, great idea. I know of a very scary one for Christmas, and we still can't figure out what it was. Lord Gregor is in the, oh, I don't know how to pronounce it, Chexlov, near Into the Mountains. And he said it snowed today and had to cover the horses. Oh, I would love to be there. I would love to be there. Watch out, buddy. Look out. Come here. Come here. I'm loving that idea. I'm loving that idea too. Slow cooker season. It sure is. Yes, please know you will be here for all of it. Yes, Greek. Talk about, I don't know, Lord, are you seeing this? Because there's Croatia, Carpathian Mountains, all this up and around. Oh, yeah. English. Now, does that mean a language or a country? Ian is writing to me. He is public. He is actually moderating for a friend of his. And also public. Look there, look at the energy of that. What is public? He just wrote and said, I want something sweet. Well, let me see. Somebody needs an English muffin. There you go. Apple pie and ice cream. Ooh, violation. What about violation? Winner. I don't understand that one. Thank you. I had to tell Ian there was ice cream in the freezer. He didn't know it. I bet John, a public violation, everything corrupt. That pretty much seems like it. You can't sneeze. Right now, I mean, I've told a lot of people, I would be concerned, they know me. I would be concerned, bless you, do you need a tissue? I would be concerned about going there because you just don't even know. Is who being sarcastic? I did live along hunting and fishing. There you go. Salmon, fish, and ranger. Nice. Cinnamon and sugar on toast. Great. The corruption is off the hook here. Right, Standing? David said that when going to figure out who was responsible for an assassin, look at who had the power to remove the security. It's demand. And that's absolutely true. There's a lot to be said on that. Where's Yuri from? Ukraine. Yuri's from Ukraine. Did anyone see the money that Sergeant was making, just charged with bad stuff? Yes. Can I just say this? Some of these police officers are making more than the Vice President of the United States and even the President of the United States. That right there, what are they doing to make all this money? Nation. Don't know. I know that this whole thing is national, John. I love how you talk to your baby. They are my babies. It'd be very hard to leave them. Can you, in the future, can you do a reading on a Carnival cruise unaliving of the young lady? I saw that. I don't think that it's meant that way, but I can understand exactly what you mean, Hoot Mama. I understand. The third language boy, right? Oh, and Jerry Lind. Jerry sent me the link for Yuri. I'm gonna email it to myself so we can take a look at this. But no, I can't. It's on EBD. I'll have to figure that out because I don't like to play streams of other people and then get a copyright glitch. Hall. Lind Hall. Oh yeah, Terry, that's right. Stealing, yeah, I get it. Horrible story. Cold this morning, about 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, absolutely. But who is the hall? The squad. Squad car? Who's the squad? Maybe they'll get hauled in. Probably. Probably. He is from, Yuri is from Russia, but he said that something when he testified about being Ukraine. I don't know. And the land of the weird. Maybe they'll get hauled in by the FBI ice cream trucks. Do you know where you're going to? Will you like the things that inmates do to you? Where are you going to? Do you know? That's Petey crying after Ian. If you can hear him, Ian standing at an ice cream, and it's like, oh, I have not seen you in 15 minutes. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Oh, I didn't know I did that.
I don't know how you did.
I don't know how I did. It was one of those nights. Ian just told me that I got into the ice cream without breaking the seal, and the whole seal and the lid came off. It must have just been that desperate moment of me needing salted caramel. I don't know. I don't know. Petey is a backup singer for sure. You. Okay, so he's talking about yours, you, what? You, me, what? Are you talking about me or just you in general, as in you, the chat? You, I just got something in. Jana, if you are in there, my darling, you're not interrupting. I don't think you messed it up. That was the reading that came out. I'll look at it again per your question and see what it is that you ask. Maybe I can give you some clarity. You know, anytime I see any of all these rumors on the tubes of you and on the Twix and on the TikTok and on the Book of Faces, I just feel like I'm going to shape shift. I just feel like I'm just going to, my soul will leave my body and say goodbye. I do not do this any longer. I cannot hack that. Disneyland, the Siberian Disneyland. Bless your heart. I know it's got to be cold in the Czech. I love it though, and I'm loving that you're here. Convey. You convey. What do you want me to convey, John? Defense. He's talking about fortune, convey, and defense. Let's do this. I want to give this app a minute. Let me do this. Another word, helpful. So, do you mean me? Convey defense that is helpful? And that's right, Laura, that they'll try to make it. Oh, they'll be able to make this federal in a heartbeat. Excuse you, sir. Okay, let's do this favor. I want to change apps for a minute. Let's just get PD deal. Stop. Okay. Give me a second, my darlings. Karen watches. I was told about a week ago that she watches and appreciates it. This is the thing. Look at this. This is PD McNugget. And he's being a puppy. All right, so let's do this one. Ghost Talker. There's the Ghost Talker. Oh, here we are. Touch. It's on a flat surface. Touch. It's calibrate. Oh no, don't do that. Don't. There we are. It's calibrating. No, Angel.
Office.
Oh, this one talks.
Object. Stay.
Was that the office that Higgy went into? Was there an object in there?
Difficult. Loss. Here. Angry. Accident. Proposal. Sad.
Wow.
Poem. Warning. Classroom. Right. Document. Indicate. Machine. Explain. Business.
Thank you, Tammy. What is business?
Fine. Poetry.
So what's
Appear. Trip. Hard.
do you think you tripped?
Draw. Funeral. Prove. Friend. Personal. Bathroom.
Tell me something that only you know that I would know.
Imagine.
Okay.
Table.
Okay, I did imagine this table. That's right. But you're throwing around a lot of words.
Finger.
This finger, let's be more concise. Thank you, Lord.
Confusion. Bedroom. Photo. Enthusiasm. Important. Here.
That's right. BA took Higgy to see a photo,
Letter.
and they said it was in the bedroom upstairs.
Difficult. Uncle. Horror.
Uncle Brian, and it was horror.
Guess. Imagine. Act.
Head.
Leader. Opportunity. Speak. Shame. Tradition. Stress. Advantage. Meal. Cash.
Yeah, horror head. Horror head.
Bottom.
Bottom.
Use.
That's in the folders.
Satisfy.
Go.
Jury.
Something down. You were satisfied with the jury?
Connect.
Did you connect?
Pressure. Affair.
Who had an affair? Is that the mistress?
Act. Ambition.
Give me a second.
Deliver. Enter. You. High. Personal. Loss. Poem. Breast. Sympathy.
Oh, I know who this is.
Solve. Possible.
I know who this is. Are you okay?
Operation. Permission. 9. Relationship. Life. Long. Guess.
I think John knew about Sandra Birchmore.
Who. Real. Guide. Smell. Death.
Okay,
Log.
I know who this is.
bedroom,
It's okay. You now have to move on. It's fine. Everyone is fine. You now have to move on. Your energy needs to move. We will pray when this is done.
injury,
Yes,
advice,
I,
orange,
I did.
important,
I did. Yes.
speak, connect, personal, hi,
Okay, I know. And I heard about it, but now you, not any longer. You have to just do the best thing
anxiety,
and move on. I know. There was a lot.
death,
Hmm. I know. Your own death. I know.
card, appointment, river, real, church, revolution, son, deliver,
No, it's not Sandra.
master,
You will see the master, but now you must leave.
arrive, trade,
And your energy will remain. Don't you worry. But you've got to
Reaction.
go. Yes, I know.
college, possession, place, complaint, responsible, death, heir, argue,
I know.
wedding,
They are okay and everyone is fine.
action,
I know.
add, son, recognize,
Yes. Yes. You are now being recognized. It's okay. So we're going to do
Hotel.
this. I know. Okay. Okay.
relation,
I know. We've got to change this app, my darlings. Hold on.
excited,
I know it.
analyst,
Goodbye. Okay. Give me a second. This is the spirit talk. Let me see. The Tuaka. This one, you ask a question. You may be able to see it now. It kind of looks, yes, goodbye. Okay. Ah. All right, hold on now. This one kind of looks like a tuaka. It kind of looks like a radio, and you start a session, and I'll oops, that was me. That was me. You click this and you ask a question. So I'm going to click it, and we'll start. Is this John O'Keefe's energy? No other energy should be coming through. Is this John O'Keefe's energy? The radar shows the amount of energy.
It's cold here.
It's cold here. Okay. Where are you now? Where are you now? I'm going to move this. Where are you? No, the last one was not John.
Standing beside you.
Okay. Okay. I get that. What year is it? Do you know what year it is?
Nose ring.
A nose ring. I don't think you have one, and I don't have one. So if you're not the energy of John O'Keefe, you must leave immediately. We are waiting for that energy to come in. So
Calling me from above.
calling me from above. Okay. There you go. Do you know what year it is?
Love you so much.
Love you so much. It'd be even better if I knew who you were. So why don't you tell me who your name is? What is your name?
Always together.
Who are you talking about? No, I don't need to bring these things. This is okay. This is energy. This isn't a spirit. Alma. Okay. I don't know any Almas. We're looking for the energy of John O'Keefe. So John, we're asking you, large energy, okay, with an exclamation mark.
I'm a woman.
Okay, you're a woman, that's good. At least you're identifying yourself. Why are you here? Why is your energy coming through? Do you have a message? Do you have a message?
Jeff.
Jeff with a key and spelled with a G. Joffrey? Jeff? I don't know. I don't know a Jeff. Who is a Jeff? And why are they here? Who has the key? What's the key about?
Beware of the dark.
Oh, you're telling me to be aware of the dark? I don't think I need to. What? You need to pass along your energy and please send in the energy of John O'Keefe. I wish to. I wish to. If you can tell me what year it is, that would be very
Don't
helpful.
cry for me.
What are you, Argentina? Don't cry for you.
They did.
Who are they? Who are they? Let's talk. Let's see. Talk. Tell me. What energy is this and who are they?
Kimberly.
Kimberly, is this a name that you're giving us? Or is this a name that I really don't think that this has anything to do with what we want to know.
Dirty.
Who's dirty? What is dirty? Don't worry, it's all right, Susan. It's just energy. I don't remember John's sister's name. Does anybody know? Don't cry for me, Argentina. Stand back, Buenos Aires. All right, don't get me started. Should
Anxiety.
anxiety. Okay, you said that in the last one. So I don't think you're supposed to be here. If you can be moving on. Because I really don't want, I'm not going to feed into this energy. Don't know.
Running.
Boy running. What boy? I just think this is too random. We're going to change apps. How's that? See you on the flip flop. Let me change the app now. Okay, here's a new one that I think is interesting. This is a spirit bell. And this was gifted to me. Turn on airplane mode. I haven't done that. Let me do this. Where is my settings? Turn off Wi-Fi, turn on airplane. Turn on airplane. I guess that's it when you see the little airplane. Okay. And now we're going to bring it back. We're going to try this, my friends. We're going to try this. I'm going to move that. We're going to try this Spirit Bell app. Now, what this is supposed to do, the app that I'm developing, I want to make sure that it's, and plus, it's like I need 4 or 5 mini-me's. I don't want to make sure that it is the right one. I still may have it on here. I'll see if I do. So I did that, turn on airplane mode, position the device, click start to calibrate the sensors, and it is supposed to ring when there's an energy here. Let's try it. Let's try it. It's calibrating. We're asking for the energy of John O'Keefe only. Pressure, orientation. What's the orientation? Sensor off. No, I don't know. EMFs. Sensor off. I don't know. Click back to go to the previous screen. Okay, it's calibrating. So what now? I don't know. Okay, so are we to hear a bell if there is energy here? We'd like to know. Sometimes these, I've used spirit bells before, and many times they ring. It's an energy. Sometimes it takes a little bit more energy to muster up and to ring a bell. Turn on the bell icon. It shows that it's already on. See, it's not. And if I go back, then it calibrates. So I touch the bell. See, so I'm touching the bell, it works. Who did that? Who did that? Toddlers. Gyroscope, sensor off. No, we want all the sensors on, so I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to look into this one. Hold, please. We're just going to keep trying them until we get there. Till we get there. I don't like to use the same one all the time. Oh, Cat. Hi, Cat, darling. Okay, let me see which one I want. Spirit Chat? Is that you? Here is Sammy. Don't pay attention. This is graphics. Don't pay attention to the graphics. Crazy. I'm going to turn this sensor off. Okay, it's got white noise. We'll see. Mama Sammy. Hello. Oh, hi. How's my angel? Okay. What does that mean? Rub. Baby girl. Yeah, rub. She's rubbing against me. That's right. Oh my heck, Sammy, mommy's girl. You need a tissue. Who's sneezing over here? Don't sneeze on me. Okay, so tell us who's here, what your energy, who your energy is. I don't like these graphic stuff. This is ridiculous. These developers put this stuff in here, and this is what gives it a bad rap. It's like it has no purpose. Zero purpose. User just upgraded. Well, wonderful. Now you're going to tell us what other users are doing? Sorry about your luck. You're going to be going. Good. All right. Let me see. One more. Here we go. This is Ghost Radar. Oh. That just crashed. Ghost Radar. It is now, we're going to record. Oh, it's crashing. Crashing. That's not good. There's one on here that talks, but dang, it's kind of creepy sometimes when it does. I don't think I should put that on here. All right, let me see what else we got. This is the one from Sean Austin. My friend, the paranormal investigator, Sean Austin. This looks pretty awesome. We're going to start a session. Start session and we listen. Hello. It's capturing the audio. Tap and hold the mic to ask questions. Okay. Tap and hold the mic. I don't think it matters. Okay. We'd like to know who you are, what energy you are coming in. Yeah, Sean is like, yeah, no, it's not Sean Austin, the actor. It is Sean Austin, the paranormal investigator. In fact, he was in town just a few days ago. And I'm like, dude, I didn't get to see him, but we're going to get together and do some things together soon. No, we're not going to do the one that growls. It's kind of ridiculous. No. Look at the cat looking at it. Do you see this? That's Shaggy. Now that's almost worth sitting here and looking at this. Shaggy, Angel. Trying to bite that button. Stop, stop. Do you want to talk? It's Shaggy. It's the Noodle Man. What are you doing, Angel? What doing? Okay, so let's see if this will play back. Wait one. Close the session. Let me see what's up here. You don't have a recorded. I have to get with Sean and figure out why. Wait, please. We'll do another one. That one. Shaggy, you don't need to be here, Angel Pie. That one is crashing. I think we've used just about all. Get back. We'll go back to the other one. I just wanted to give it a rest for a minute. We'll go back. There we are. That's the original one. Oh, that's right. You got a new puppy. All right, so we're back. Here we are back again. Thank you. That Shaggy. Well, you can't get mad, right? To me, it's just like a natural curiosity. Well, I'm not going to step into that. So it's scanning for this one is my favorite, besides the one that I have, and I looked on my device and I couldn't find it. Doubt. What do you have? Oh, and darlings, we've been on here for 3 hours. If you need to take a break, get up, go to your litter box, do what you need to do, get a little drinky, move around a minute. Don't sit all in one place. All right. It's mommy's girl, this chick. Another word is coming pretty soon. This one is my favorite. The other ones are just like, they're games. None. And then there were none. Mandatory hydration break. I've been sitting here drinking. Get up, move. I'm trying to dance like 30 minutes a day. Finding 30 minutes is like, oh yeah, John and Karen Kolakipis, I believe is their name. Their Karina is so adorable. That's right. Yeah, Yuri is from the Ukraine, the Russian-speaking side, Ukraine. Yes. Do you know where you going? Gone. Who's gone? Mommy's baby. My goodness, can you purr any louder? Take a swallow, Angel. You purr so loud. Mahogany Diana Ross, that's right. Oh, do you, Kelly? You dance daily? I have 3 Spotifys that I put together of like 2 warm-ups and then getting down and then cooling off for 2. It's a lot of fun, and especially when you dance to level 42, flock of eagles, or flock of seagulls. Eagles? Hello? No. Flock of zeagles. Stop. Zelda. Flock of seagulls. Let me explain how it's energy that you tap into. It helps people feel so safer. Well, my darling, that's what it is. I just want you to know there's not a demon around every corner, and there's just not these entities. I want you to look at it this way. God is very efficient. He's very smart, and he created all of us. He's not going to just let his spirits out here floating in the cosmic unknown. If he knows every hair that we have on our heads and every grain of sand there is, he's going to know if there is a lost soul. That's the whole thing. There are none. The moment that the silver cord breaks, your soul goes back to the Creator. That is the word, and that is what I believe based on everything that I've known and experienced. It is the energy that is left behind, and you can't control that energy. You can't control it. You can't say, oh, energy, I just need you to be, whatever, buzz off, buzz in, buzz out, buckle up. Remember that the spirit is the intellect of the soul. And when that goes, this footprint energy remains. And that's the most important thing. And I've got to encourage you this. When I speak and we record with Lord Gregor, he is going to explain on a much better level than I could ever explain. Thank you. He's going to explain from the perspective of him knowing and being around. So, thank you, Sam. My gosh, stomp. Can we stomp more? And it is when you can throw away all that traditional and closed up thinking. And I'm not saying open yourself to anything that's dangerous. I'm saying just remember that there's a level that there's so much more. I'm learning all about my ancestry now. And quite frankly, I can see myself changing. everything energy wise. Excuse me, sir. This is the noodle. This is your Shaggy. Look at this man. Shaggy noodle with the blaze on his face. Energy never leaves. Energy is always here. The reason that all of this energy is always so hyped up is because of the adrenaline factor. If something happened, let's just say if John O'Keefe, that adrenaline was off the charts. Seriously, off the charts. That's what leaves an energy footprint. I cannot wait. I'm just going to tell you this. I cannot wait to go to 34 Fairview because it is, I know for me, it will be off the charts. The owners there, I'm sure they don't recognize or feel anything, and it's okay. I don't want them to. Where? Well, you heard me say it. 34 Fairview, the house, the McHouse of the McDefendants. Aw, George, that's pretty wild, isn't it? That's wonderful. I'll be like Bigfoot. Yeah, listen. But I can tell you this, when I'm finally called home to paradise, you won't see me, and my son knows better than to try to talk to me and call me back and all this other stuff. I won't come, and he knows it. Sam, come on. Get off there, Angel. And I don't want to be mean about it, but we're not supposed to do that. When we live, our spirits are assigned to this body for a particular reason, and that's it. Look at this fur coat I have. And when we're done, we're done. Hand, what about the hand? Your hand. Oh, I remember your hand was hurt. Was that your hand that was hurt? Do you see this tail? How annoyed she is? And it's because Shaggy's sitting over here. Look at him, he's chilling out. He's just chilling. You would think that they never see me. They do this all day long. It's hard for me to get my things done. Boxer fracture. Okay, okay, yes, that's right. Thank you. Thank you. Ouch. Thank you, Captain. Here. None of this. None of this. No. See, they get. Listen, they run this place. I just stay here. Stop. Upset. Mad. Zelda's fur coat. That's right. Love you too, my darling Terry. Well, I think we've had a lot of energy tonight. We've got a lot of good words. I'm going to try to tweak these and get rid of some of these apps that are on there that just don't serve a purpose. I'm not one who likes the fluff. I don't like the, oh, let's make these EVP apps scary and spooky. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Sammy rules. She does. She collects the rent every first of the month. And man, she's my girl, though. She's a consultant. What is a consultant? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Keep it real. That's right. I'm not in this business to be horsing around. Not in it to horse around. Um, my son is asking me if I want any more ice cream. I think I've had my fill of everything. We will be chain. So Rosebud, we will be filming if the owners, us, is that us or US? We'll film if the owners allow us to. If they don't allow us to, we might be able to take some pictures, but definitely. Now, Richie, Microdot Richie, said that he will go with us. Elbow. Was there something with John's elbow as well? So Richie, Microdot's Witchy, if you're out there, we love you. Microdot's Richie will go with us and said that he would film if we can. We won't go live because that's too difficult, but we'll do the best we can. So the elbow. Are you, Kelly? All right. So the elbow. I can't wait. Yeah, Captain Jerry says she's going to come up and drive me. Okay. I won't argue. Passion Flower 28. Thank you for my membership. I love it here. I wish I could figure out how to send you all memberships. I don't think it's available to me. I think you have to have be a certain level yet, and I'm not. So you predict 1 million views on that stream. Wouldn't that be, oh my gosh, I would just feel like I need to branch out. I need to branch out. I'm stuck where I am. I'm just kind of stuck. True Oracle getting ready to surpass me. That channel is just going sip, sip, sip. That'd be wonderful. Lord Gregor, I have something I want to send to you, Lady Zelda. We shall talk. We shall talk, and I will thank you in advance. I shall receive it. Thank you so much. We will talk. And Lord Gregor, I am going to be sharing. I'm going to be sharing it. So whatever you send to me, elbow is where bitten by Chloe. Oh, that's right. That's right, he was. That's right. Yes, okay. He knows. I'm just going to say this. Lord Gregor knows that I am a package deal. Me being me, the cats, my son, and all of you. So, Suburban. Oh, I immediately thought of a Ford Edge. Give me a second. Okay. I follow him. Please support his chat. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, my darling. Yes, and be the first to get your notification your notification of, I have to unplug this device, it's heating up. Will he be joining on the live? No. Well, let me erase that. Possibly. People in his, I'm going to say arena, don't like to be. In fact, this is a push. Knowing all about him, where he lives, what he wants to do, where he's been. Some of the stories I have fact checked, and it's like, wait a minute. He has told me things about my ancestry that my grandmother knew. And I was telling some of this to my son last night. Jen has a Suburban. Oh, she does, right? She now has a Grand Wagoneer Jeep. Oh. So he may participate on a live, but he's never going to come on. What you see is he has allowed me to copy his image because I have seen him in person. And he has allowed me to copy his image. So what you see is him. That's it. And most likely, I mean, this may have to be a thing. This may be like once a week for 6 weeks. Because there is so much. I'm parsing through everything right now to be able to I've recorded a lot of it, but it's not something that I can share with you because we're, talking about, whatever. So, it's fascination, history of the world, relics, people, places. And it sure makes you think about life in general. Amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. So he told me that if I can get his channel monetized, which he's got a while to go, he only has like 130, 235 subscribers. That's not his gig. He doesn't even care about this. That was all me going, oh, you've got to do this. Oh, wow, bah. So he said, if it is something that happens and that he will just give me the revenue. And if it doesn't happen, it's still okay. He doesn't need it. He's really just doing it for me because right now he recognized the energy that I carry from my ancestors. And I recognize the energy that my grandmother and my great-grandmother. I'm going to tell you something. I remember my great-grandmother. I was telling Ian last night. I remember my great-grandmother, who was in her mid to late 80s when she passed away 50 years ago. Her uncles and her father fought in the Civil War. Their family fought in the Revolutionary War. And both sides, since I remember growing up, talked about how there are vampires that were out during the Civil War and out amongst others, especially in the Revolutionary War, when they came over here and then they went back to Cornwall. I was talking to Lord Gregor about that. I've heard EVP before, never this clear. It's a fake. Well, my darling, you're welcome to think so. Because we're not talking to a soul, we're talking to energy. That's what this is all about. So you're more, rope. That's right. You're welcome to think so. So, they did a lot of restoration, that's right, before selling. But who is living at 1 Meadows Ave right now? Who's living at 1 Meadows? Decided. See, you know how I talk about how time was decided? And now I'm intrigued. What do you plan on sending me, Lord G? We shall be talking. Peggy and the kids. Okay, Peggy and the kids are living. And look at her profile picture, everyone. This is what I want to do. It is now 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tomb. Okay. Okay, Victor, you're more than welcome to think whatever you want to think. Some of them I do not like. I will tell you that right now. It is developer stuff, and some of them I do not like, and you see me not using them. But I change because I think it's very interesting. This one is the best one. You're welcome to think that it's phony all you want to. I happen to have been in this business for 50 years, and I will call a fake by all stretch of the imagination. So it's based on energy. It's based on binary, and it's based on science. You can't change physics. System. Yeah, Family Feud. I get that, Karen. It does. So anyway, my darlings, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask for the last word from the app. We're going to get it very soon. And then we're going to be saying goodbye and, contact. Yes. And my son wants me to come and watch him for a moment. So there we are. One must lower their energy to properly feel the energy of others. I like that. Kelly says, I use it. Oh, Kelly, you're so cute. I use this one as well, and it's great. I also use an EVP recorder, which is different than these and can be hard to hear. They are, and I won't do the REM boxes and on here because it's so much feedback. It doesn't. But when I go to 34 exclusive, that's right. When I go to 34, I will be taking a mini recorder. I'm going to be taking a lot of things with me. I'm going to have a Polaroid camera. I'm going to do, so I'm going to go there just as though and see if anything can be captured. And if it's not, it doesn't mean that it's not there. How many times I've gone out to a place and it just doesn't seem like it. This is an app by Unity that it's called Ghost Hunter. I think, Kelly, what is it? I think it's Ghost Hunter. Perhaps that is what Victor is thinking of. The recorders could be the REM pods and all that stuff can kind of, it can be tough sometimes. Are you going before the end of this year? I don't believe so because we have the holidays and I'm not ready yet. And I really would like to get moved and get settled in before I just take off and leave Ian and the cats and, all this other. And I want to get the holidays over. Manifest it. That's right. Amen to that. I want to get the holidays. Let them have their peace. Let everyone have their peace. You know what? I'm hoping that when I get up there, because Karen's been traveling a lot, I hope that I can meet Karen. You'll know it when I do. But I'm also going to meet up with JFK, and I'm going to see if I can go past that house where that crime happened with Janet Downing. So I've got a lot of things to do. Great. Gather. That's right. Great to gather. That's right. That's right. So anyway, yes, the ghost hunting tools. I use it all the time, right? See, there's another one. There's another one that I think is really good, and I couldn't find it on my device here. But there's a channel, actually they're from the UK, and they actually do all their ghost hunting through this particular app. They record through the app and they put it on YouTube through the app, and it is just adorable. Wonderful. Yeah. Maybe they will take Proctor in after his hospital stay. I'm hearing that Proctor is running the roads. I hear he's home. I hear he's running the roads. So I don't know. Word on the street is we just don't know where he is and what that dude's doing. But you know, he wears a hood when he goes out. I would be wearing a hood for sure. That's right, Terry. Oh my, rest in peace, Janet. Yes, that book is riveting. Now I want you to know this. There is a little classic. That's right. There. Wait, I've got to tell you what it is, and I have to Google it. From Iceland. I'm going to put the name in the chat because I cannot pronounce it, okay? It is called, and every year because things are really quiet here at my house Christmas Eve and Christmas. Christmas is Ian's birthday, and Christmas Eve, thank you, Barbara. Christmas Eve is, and so he's always busy with his friends, and I retreat to my room with a book. And here is an Icelandic tradition that I have taken up years. I do this. And that word right there that I'm not even going to try to pronounce means the Christmas book flood. In Iceland, in September, October, November, and December are their biggest retail sales of books of the whole year. And it is a tradition on Christmas Eve. Excuse me, this is the noodle. You see what happens here. It is a tradition on Christmas Eve to give a book as a gift and a box of chocolates. So that night, Christmas Eve, goodbye. That night of Christmas Eve, you read. Yeah, halabakaflot. Yeah, that's right. I don't know where it's Christmas book flood is what it is. Let me technically read you the entire thing, and it is where people give each other books on Christmas Eve and spend the evening reading them. It is a cherished tradition where families exchange books, often accompanied by chocolate, and settle in to read. The tradition is supported by the publishing industry, which releases most of its new books in October and November. I heard it starts in September. And a yearly catalog, and I can't pronounce this word, is sent to every household to help with gift selections. I just think that is the coolest thing. So Christmas Eve, Josephine, Olivia. Yeah, I think I have celebrated this for years. And usually during this time, I start reading in September. So I'll read something like Pride and Prejudice or Emma or something like this. And then in November, October, it's probably something, like this year I wrote the Anatomy of Love or something like that. It was kind of off, but it was good. And then in November, I read Gone with the Wind. December is Wuthering Heights. But on Christmas Eve, I get a specific book that I won't even touch. And I've got Kindle. So what I do is I get these books. I have probably over 500 titles on my so I'm never in need of anything to read, but I just love to read. And usually at night when I go to bed, I'll read for about an hour, and then I talk to you know who over in the mountains, and then I talk with, then it's, did Jesus go, this sort of thing. And then by that time, it's usually about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I lay down for a couple of hours and I'm back at it. So, um, but bad Zelda, the pharmacies always have these Whitman samplers. And if you don't know what a Whitman sampler is, it is a box of chocolates, 2 rows of chocolates. And I get a couple boxes. And I keep saying one is for Ian. So I will sit in my bed with Turner Classic Movies, watching the either Thin Man series or Christmas in Connecticut, and I'll have that on low. I eat my chocolate, I'm reading a book, and that's it. Frequent, that's right. And I usually start this before Christmas Eve, like the Christmas Eve, I'll start, and then that's it. And then Christmas, I relax, I sit down and I write out what I wanted to write, and I'm watching Christmas movies, and Ian does his thing, and we eat, and we have his little Christmas thing, his birthday thing, and then there you go. So it's all good. It's all well. So there you are, my darlings. And so I'm going to do this. Frequent. I'm going to leave the words the way they are because I kind of sort of feel that we're going to be back at this again. Okay? I'm going to turn that off for now. But I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. This is so fun. I've missed you guys since I'm not streaming so much. Now, tomorrow I'm working on all of the readings. I'm going to get them out of the way. Monday is a brand new day, and then it is a Thanksgiving week. Usually it's a bust, but I'm going to be working. I mean, life doesn't stop because of holidays, right? Sit down, Angel. So anyway, that's what's going on. And I don't know, maybe Lord Gregory, maybe Lord, no, he's not going to send me anything. Right? Maybe Lord Gregor will send me something that I can open for Christmas, and I would love that, because I gotta tell you a little bit, because me being the nosy little broad that I am, right? I wonder how these people get along, because obviously he doesn't have a day job. Can you just see Lord Gregor going, "Would you like fries with that hamburger?" No, we don't think that. So I gingerly asked him in a very respectful and kind way, and he's very kind. And he's basically said that, of course, the farmland that, of course, Aunt BB, I'm so glad AJ will be on Brother Council tomorrow. We will watch. So I asked him, how do you maintain? Well, generational wealth, because you have to figure they bought this land and the farms when it was pennies on the dollar, and the generation, so they have worked, that they have kept all of these farms, they've kept everything. So, they grow, they sell in the marketplaces, they sell, everybody knows of Lord Gregor, they just don't go near his house. And these people that are just lovely will rent his farms. I hope I'm saying this correct there, Lord Gregor. They lease the farms from him. So he's got a little don't worry me. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about keeping the lights on. But he doesn't have a lot of technology. Isn't that great? I mean, I'm kind of jealous. He says now it's snowing, so they don't have a furnace in the castle. So all year long, they take the time all year long. They take the time and they gather wood because this place is pretty big and the fireplaces are huge. I mean, it's like, so I mean, this is like working stuff. This is good stuff. These are the things that we're going to talk about, but he's also going to tell his life before us. And he's going to he's going to tell some stories, but the first story that we're going to tell is how he met me, when and why. There's a reason. There's a reason that he reached out. So it's how he met me, when and why, and then we go from there. So I hope you jump over, and if you want to, you can click on his name, I guess, and go over to his page. It's House of Veil Keep, Lord Gregor. You'll know it. And I hope, because I will be putting notices here on this channel, on True Oracle, but I will publish on his channel. In all fairness, this is his content. It's not mine, it's his. And the whole idea was I wanted to interview him first. And that's kind of been a big joke between the two of us because, I mean, the man doesn't have to sleep. He rests, he meditates, but he doesn't sleep. He certainly isn't sleeping now that he met me, because it's basically, can you tell me about this? Can you tell me about that? Can you tell me what's going on? Can you tell me this? And it's just intoxicating, and it's just one thing leads to another. And you just think, my God, there was a world before us. There's a world before us. There was a time before us. And that is what's so amazing to me. So I hope you enjoy this content, because I'm going to tell you something. These things are real. There are things that in this world, just like Zach says, that we don't understand. And that is so true. And this is opening up my eyes to my past, my ancestry, and who I really am. And it's starting to make sense. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, my darlings, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to be here Monday night for Manifestation Monday. Do not miss Manifestation Monday. We got a lot of things that we need to share. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Mary. You all are so kind and so generous. I just love this. I got to tell you, I just love it. And I'm going to tell you this. I know that it's not only me that Lord Gregor gravitates to, it's all of you. He has been in some other chats. And he didn't like what he saw. Very toxic. Very upsetting. Doesn't like that. So, with that being said, I've assured him that he has a home here, and I'm sure he thinks, and he loves being welcomed by all of you. As you can tell, he's very formal because English is not his first language, and it's wonderful. I do need to figure out the membership gifting for sure. I do need to do that, Terry. But anyway, my darlings, I've kept you long enough. We've been here together. I love it. I love being with you. Look at this. Sammy is like, Mom, it's time to go to bed. Let's just get lost. So, with that being said, my darlings, I'm going to turn off my gas fireplace now. There we go. I kind of like the fireplace. It's comforting, don't you think? And we'll see about, maybe I can do a holiday Help I'm Haunted. That's a great idea. So, anyway, my darlings, I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my lovely mods. I couldn't do it without you. All is well. I don't know if you just heard Sam, but she just went, oh, little talky girl. Talker. She's a talker. Anyway, darling, we've just got so much to do. I'm so excited. Thanks for being here. Thanks so much. And I will see you Monday night for Manifestation Monday. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Get some rest, eat some good things, and love each other. They'll tell you the facts are clear, but the truth always flickers between the lines. In every shadow, there's a secret that refuses to stay buried. Clues hide in symbols, and sometimes even fate won't show its hand. Voices echo not just from the living, but from the silence they leave behind. I'm Lady Zelda. This is Seeing Crime, where what's hidden doesn't stay hidden for long. Until next time, keep watching.